the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation with your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love?
What's up, fat boy? I'm just naming, right? I can't get funny. What's up, laddie? What's up, y'all? What's going on, baby? What's up, Stacy? What's up, Paige? What's up, lock it in. What? Come on. Yeah. What's up, Tails, baby? Hey, do me a favor. Start my theme music over one more time. Let's do that theme music one more time. I like that. Lock it in. Come on.
It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah.
Marco, what's up? What's up, Marco?
Marco, ready to be entertained?
Marco Bird, what's up?
Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Lock it in. Lock it in.
Come on.
Yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Come on. Hey, Rachel. What's up, my nigga? All right, y'all. Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. It is 1 minute after the hour. You guys are locked into your favorite eating right. It is your boy Joe Lockett with the one and only nephew in the building. We got the Joe Lockett Show coming on today. How y'all doing today, man? We got a lot to get into on a messy Monday, and I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. This weekend, I'm tired of hearing about her. We're gonna talk about it, and also, I am sick and tired of these fellas getting on these women's nerves. On today's show, this is going to be me going in on the fella. What does he really want? And ladies, you guys want to lock it in. You guys want to make sure you go ahead and hit this up and share that with your friends, because your boy Joe Lockett, the nephew, we're about to get into it from an old perspective and from a young perspective. Let's get it in. It's Joe Lockett Show. It's 2 minutes after the hour. If you guys want to chime in, make sure you follow us on everything digital. We live on Facebook. We live on YouTube right now. And we also live on TikTok. And if you guys want to chat and come in and chime in, you guys can get in the chat box, and we do see you. And if you want to talk on the show and you're on TikTok, you guys can talk to us personally. So you guys can just actually invite. We'll bring you in on the show. Make sure you stay on top of it. Well, let's get it in. Hey, Rachel, how's it going? Nephew, how you doing, man? What's up? How's your weekend, man?
My weekend was pretty good. My weekend was pretty good.
Hey, basically.
What did I do my weekend?
Yeah, what did you do this weekend, man?
Lord, I know I had some. I did some meetings. Had to attend to some meetings and stuff.
Did the meetings go well?
The meetings went well.
Okay.
I messed with my dad.
That don't sound good.
Yeah. I messed with the old man.
You hung out with your old man.
Yeah.
Mess with your dad don't sound good to me.
How are you taking it? Wait a minute.
You said mess with your dad. So mess with your dad means it could be conniving.
Oh yeah, I was getting on his nerve.
Okay.
I like doing that.
Why would you want to do that to your dad?
I like messing with my parents.
Well, you know something. I hope your dad slapped the taste buds out your mouth. Okay. and my mom,
why are you so violent on a Monday?
Hey, my mom, as my mother would say, I'm gonna slap the cow walking you know what out of you. And I don't know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff your parents said, did you realize what does that mean, Mama? What's up, Pacey? What's up, Chad? What's up, Stan? What you about to say, bro?
My weekend was good. My weekend was good. I felt good.
My weekend was not good because I got I'm going to get into this about what do men want. But my weekend wasn't good because as I'm strolling through social media over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Shar, how you doing, baby? You said you can barely hear me? I wonder why. I wonder why you can barely hear me, because I'm sitting right here in front of the camera, so I'm not for sure why is it that you can barely hear me.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that is very, very weird. Let me take it off of. Okay, Tam said the sounds good. Okay, so it sounds good. Okay, so maybe Shar, can everybody else hear me?
Maybe your phone's turned down.
Yeah, maybe it's on your end.
Turn it up some.
Okay.
Hit the knob.
Oh, you're in Chicago, Shar. Okay, so I'm not for sure. Maybe it's where you are. Okay, I'm not for sure. But if anybody's got a bad sound, let me know. Okay, Rachel says she's good. Okay, well, so I don't know. I think that was on you right there, Shar. All right, y'all guys locked into the Joe Lockett Show 5 minutes after the hour. But let me say this here. This weekend, man, I was doing good. I'm working out, getting my workout in, posting my videos, going through social media, doing some research, and all I kept hearing, nephew, and I'm sick of it. Jada and Jada.
She's still in the news.
I am sick and tired of freaking Jada. Listen, I'm not gonna make the show about her, but can she go sit down somewhere?
No, she's on her press run.
Huh? Can she go sit down somewhere?
She is on her press run.
No, she needs to go sit down.
We need to know more details. It's in this book that nobody asked for. Okay. She's on her press run.
Okay. I don't care if Tupac had alopecia. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I got the book. I'm gonna be honest to our listeners around the world. I have the book. It should be here tomorrow. I pre-ordered the book on Audible. So I am gonna be listening to the book. I want to see what she had to say, because these may be just inserts from the book.
Or Joe. She did a job. You pre-ordering the book?
Yeah, the job.
She did a job. She did a job.
She did her job. Okay, but I want to see, is the inserts that we had, the excerpts that we got from her, is it about what it really was? That's what I want to see.
What you mean?
Meaning, was she really throwing Will under the bus? That's what I know. Was it taken out of context so she could sell the book? Or did she really truly throw her husband up under the bus? That's what I want to see.
Joe, she controls the context.
I understand that, man. Stop. But you can easily take something from a excerpt on a book, right?
Yeah.
And make it sound like something, right? But there's more context to it. So what I want to do, I want to read the book and see if there's any more context to what she said after the things that we have heard. So but what I do have a problem with is, I hope this whole book is not just about her putting Will on blast. And so far, that's what has sold the book, that she's put her husband on blast. So I'm sick and tired. I don't want to hear nothing else. Even though I'm gonna read the book tomorrow, I don't want to hear nothing else about. I mean, that just messed up my weekend, bro. Because everybody doing a diatribe, right, about how Jada, either they with Jada, and I don't understand this. And I'm gonna let this go in a minute. But I don't understand women who are still trying to bag Jada. I don't get it. No. Hey, my behind. I don't get why the hell something went what.
You ever heard this Tupac song, I Get Around?
Yeah.
That's Jada.
Okay, but still, bro.
That's Jada right now.
You should have married.
She get down with the underground.
She should have married Tupac if you love him that much, number one. And number two, for all the women, and I'm not going to make this a whole show, but for all the women that's out there saying that they're on Jada Pickett's side, I got something to ask y'all, ladies. If a man had emasculated his wife that he's still married to the way she has been doing with, especially on this press run, and allowing the press to run with it the way she is to sell this book, bro, you know what they would have done to him? You know what they would have did to a man? You disrespecting a black woman, you treat this woman like she's not a, bro, they would have torn him apart. They probably would have been so bad, bro, they would have pulled his book deal. You're right. He would. Bro, if a man would have done exactly what Jada Pinkett has done, the women themselves would have went after him, and probably most likely this book would not be released tomorrow. But because Jada is doing it, you got some women saying, well, you don't know what he did to her. Well, you don't know the whole story. Well, why the hell y'all don't say that when a man is in that situation and y'all don't know what the woman did to the man? The first thing y'all doing is say he disrespecting a black woman. But y'all okay for this woman to go ahead and sell this book and disrespect this black man regardless of what happened. They're okay with that.
Yeah.
You don't have any information, but if a black man does this to another black woman, they lose their mind. But a black woman doing this to a black man, where are y'all sisters at now? Where are y'all that protect the brothers? I don't see y'all.
Because he should know his place, Joe. All right? He ain't a woman. He can't be mansplaining what she got to go through in her life.
Okay, exactly. And I saw what I heard the clip, and I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a clip that came out that supposedly Will Smith had something to say, and I don't know if that was Will Smith or not.
Man, nowadays I'm thinking half of this stuff is AI generated.
I heard the clip, and like I said, it just didn't sound authentic Will to me.
It's not like
it didn't. So I can't say Will responded because when I listened to it,
it sounded like cheap AI Will. Like they couldn't afford Will full voice.
It just didn't sound like Will. You know what I'm saying? The laugh wasn't quite there. It sounded like real talk, somebody imitating him, saying something about him. Because he was like, my name is Willard Smith, and you got my last name and all. And I think I listened to it, but I'm not going to say until he authenticated on his, because I went to his page, that clip is not there. So I don't know where this clip is just floating around. Right, because when y'all gotta do y'all research, you gotta get it from 3 sources, y'all. So when I went to any of his sites, that clip wasn't there. On his page, he just said he landed on a boat, his notifications off, I'm unbothered. That was on his page. That clip that's floating around was not on his page, which makes me believe that that's not him.
Shout out to Will. That's the best way to go about this. You do not see nothing. Yo, wife, ex-wife,
exactly.
Girlfriend. Look, he is protecting his peace. I like it.
They let that child emancipate themselves, but this is shocking. Yes, it's shocking because again, it's up to a parent to allow them to. You know, I think it was either Will. They let him go. I mean, the son, Jay. They let him emancipate himself. Yeah, they did. And I guess Eric is saying it was that shocking. It was shocking, but that's a parent choice, 2 parents' choice to make them make, right? What I'm talking about is
got a point to an extent, though.
No, I get it. But again, we're not saying anything about any of this. We're not saying people didn't hone in on the emancipation when Jada left the family. They didn't hone in when Jada had a whole relationship with a kid that happened to be her son that was emancipated from them, right? And now people still trying to take her for her with what she's doing, seem to be doing to her still guy that she's married to. So I got a whole problem with that whole thing. But like I told y'all before, I'm tired of hearing about it because we really don't care. I mean, it's not my business. Whatever y'all got going on behind your closed doors, it ain't my business. But I'm tired of hearing about it. And for me, as a man, I'm like, dude, how much more do you want to tear this man down, in my humble opinion, if you say you're still married to him? Go ahead. Eric, I know he was 14. Eric, I agree with you. I think it was wrong. But as a parent, even if you did that with your child, I have nothing to do with what parents feel that they need to do with their child. Whether the kid is living with the mom, the kid is living with the dad, the kids decide to leave the kid with the grandparents, if they allow the kid to emancipate himself at the age of 14 or 15. I get it. I wouldn't do that. But apparently the Smith Company family lives completely different. They live by different laws in their world. So they're parents, and more power to them on how they raise their kids. One thing I'm not going to get into, how a parent chooses to raise their kids, because I'm not going to want nobody to tell me how I need to raise my kids. But I do have a problem with the way she is coming after her grown husband. Yeah. 2 parents making a decision about their child. They sit down and made that decision for whatever reason they made it by. I have to respect that.
I got a question.
Sure.
This has been a long day. I'm sure I know what it means, but just elaborate. Emancipate. What that mean?
That he wants to be on his own. He don't want to have his parents no longer his legal guardian.
Okay.
He can actually go in and make his own decisions for his own life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
not wild when you think about who they are.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, you're making your own decision, because here's the thing. At 14, he was making his own money.
He was.
You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like
his dad brought him in, what, 6?
Yeah, so he had his own money, right? So the thing is, as a parent, even though your child is making, millions, because he was in the movies with his dad and making his own music and stuff like that, I get where Eric is coming from. From my standpoint of view, we wouldn't do it. But if your kid is already a multimillionaire at the age of 14, and 9 times out of 10 in that world, we can't even begin to imagine. Will is always gone, okay? Yeah. Jade is probably always gone too. They're being raised by who? Probably the nanny. They was emancipated before they even said it for real. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, it is some paper behind it.
Bro, when they were kids, they were on tour, they were with their mom and dad. But once they got to be teenagers, bro, them kids were like, mom and dad, I don't want to do this anymore, right? So 9 times out of 10, when mom and dad was gone or busy, they wasn't right there by their side. They was out there living their life, be like local, doing what they wanted to do. Anyway, they just made it official. Yeah. That's all they did. They just made it official. Again, I don't agree with it. I wouldn't have let my child do that. I would have done it differently. But again, I hate as a talk show host to get into what people do with their kids. You know what I'm saying? That's none of my business when it comes to what you do with your kids. I can tell you I agree or disagree with what you do with your kids, but I don't want anybody that has a microphone that's on radio or on a podcast sitting there talking about how I raised my kids. So I'm not going to get into that. Will and Jada decided to do that. It was okay with them and their family, so more power to them. But as a black man who have been married and understand the plight of what women say, how we should uplift the black woman or uplift the black man, I'm very surprised to see that black women are still sitting here supporting Jada after she have went after this man time and time again. I think that's a problem.
I really don't know why, but hey, okie dokie.
No, I'm just being honest. At this point, bro, she needs to shut up. I mean, seriously. At this point, it's just a tad bit too much for me. I got tired of going through social media this weekend, and actually everything that you were saying, there was something about Jada. And can I ask you a question, nephew?
What up?
In these excerpts that we've seen from her right now, what does it have to do with Jada? It's always about somebody else. I haven't heard anything really about her. It's about Chris Rock. It's about Will Smith.
Chris Rock,
Tupac.
Chris Rock was hilarious.
But what I'm saying is, all the stuff we done heard, and like I said, I understand it's all about sales, it's all about marketing. It make us go buy the book. I got it. But doggone it, is anything worthy? Because her book name is Worthy. Is anything in that book worthy about her? Because it seemed like if it was anything worthy, it sure wasn't a selling point for her. The worthy information, anything that was worthy of being sellable was Chris Rock, Tupac, and Will. Which goes back to my point that I made last week. Who's looking for Jada? Who's searching for her? And I don't think if she wouldn't have mentioned those names and just wrote a book about herself, I don't think we would have been talking about it or excited to read this book and see what's actually going on with it. Let's see. Let me read some of these guys' comments before I get into the show today. I think it was very sad that she's trashing him. It's not a good look. Angela, hey, how you doing? I would never condone Jada and her narrative. She has emasculated her husband for years. Disgraceful. Erica, if Will was bothered, he could have sent a cease and desist blocking the publishing. But Erica, can I ask you this question, baby? You know, I love you to death. Why are you defending Jada? Erica Bunker, why are you defending Jada? I don't get the defense of Jada Pickett in this course, because I don't think she deserved defending for the way she's coming after everybody and putting everybody else's business in the big. Why should your husband have to do a cease and desist? You're his wife. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? And please don't tell me, Erica, I love you, but please don't tell me that you don't know what he did to her, because that is to me, is a lame excuse. Because if a black man, I said, did this to a black woman, y'all won't be asking what did she do to him. Y'all will say it don't matter. He shouldn't do that to his wife. That's my question. Okay, because I'm not defending her, but Will is no victim.
That dog.
I think
he getting beat like a victim.
In this case, for what's happening, he is a defenseless victim because someone made a point. Did Will read the book before she put it out? Did she tell him? I don't think she did.
Look, he getting beat like a victim.
No, but I'm thinking, bro, I don't think she ran this book, all the stuff she was talking about, by Will. And I know she didn't run it by Chris Rock. She just wrote what she's saying is her story.
What? Before we get off of it, what make you feel like that, though? Because what make you feel like she?
Because when she's talking about, because when you look at her in the interview, she's sitting there, she's laughing and giggling about what she's talking about in context. And when you're talking about your husband, bro, me being married, anybody on this show that knows about when you being married, the first thing you're going to do, and if she's still married to him, what are you going to do? You're going to protect your wife or husband.
But Joe, to your point though. Because we dissected the mess out of this interview.
Right.
So I'm going to leave that part alone. My only thing is with that is, because you said she obviously didn't tell her husband or he didn't read it. My thing is from him, how he's acting. If he's not acting like he's just taking his self away from it, he's acting like he already knew this was gonna happen.
No,
Like he's acting like, bro, I expected this.
I'm thinking he's not surprised that she would pull something like this. I'm thinking he's not surprised.
So you don't think he would have read it beforehand?
No,
Like you don't think
Bruh.
the information that she just clickbaited that he already knew she was gonna come out and say this?
Let me say this. A man reading this book, or his publicist reading this book, or anybody reading this book, is going to defy everything that we have said as a couple, and you finna go out here and put it out here without me saying a word. If Will is the guy that we think that he is, bro.
No,
he's
not the guy that we think
no,
he
but
is.
what I'm saying, but bro, he would have had some kind of comeback or something stating of what his position is. She left her husband out there defenseless.
Joe, right now, and I know you're gonna take this as somebody defending her, but I'm not. But right now, I'm looking at Will like, I'm sorry, bro. She wore the pants. Because nothing. I haven't seen any type of combat. I haven't seen your opinion.
Okay, but let me ask you this before we move on. Okay.
I haven't even seen you try to defend yourself.
Okay, but let me ask you this here. And this is what a lot of people are missing when they said it about Will. And I'm gonna defend Will on this one.
Okay.
That's still his wife.
No.
You ain't
gonna use that crap. You ain't gonna use that crap. Because that's you right. That's his wife.
Exactly.
And his wife is coming at him.
So but
he her husband.
Okay, but think about what I'm saying here though. Think about what I'm saying.
Okay.
As a man still married to her, what is your job? What do I always say on this podcast? What do I always say? Don't you me? What do I always say?
Provide and protect.
Say it again.
Provide and protect.
Regardless, right? What were the vows that he made to his wife?
She made the same vow. I don't want to hear that from you.
I don't want to hear that from you. Not living up to her part.
Joe.
Should he get in the dirt with her? He's doing his job as a husband. So I respect Will for not saying that. I respect Will for staying silent. His wife looked like a fool, and he looked like a man who's providing, but protecting his wife. I'm with Will on this one.
Look, ignorance is bliss, but when it's coming at you obvious, you're not just ignorant no more, you're stupid. I'm sorry.
So when a woman does it and she don't say nothing, a man go out there and cheat, and everybody knows, and she's standing right next to him, right? On stage, she's stupid, or she was supporting her husband.
No. If she keeps getting cheated on and she stays, she's stupid.
But a lot of women do that. And then
that would be stupid.
But stupid in your opinion, but for them, they're living too.
If you're staying multiple times, I'm sorry, for most folks. Because it's gonna look like you don't even value yourself.
Okay, but that's
so at a certain point, if you don't even act like you value yourself, but if you don't act like you value yourself, bump the vow. If you act like you don't value your own self, I'm not gonna value you any higher.
But how are you gonna say bump the vow? You ain't never been married before,
Joe. First off, they're not acting like they in the vows. I don't want to hear that from you. If you're not standing to the vows, then bump the vows. I'm sorry. Nothing is true about what y'all was talking about.
There is no such thing when you married come out bump the vows.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, bro.
If it wasn't, why you divorced?
They're not divorced.
No, I'm saying, why do people get divorced?
Because they want to say bump the vows.
And that's what happens.
No, they are not divorced, so you can't say bump the vow.
But if you're acting opposite to those vows, your partner is saying bump the vows.
Okay, but legally they're still married, and legally he's doing what he should be doing.
Regardless of all of that, if my wife is going to be publicly slandering me,
that's you.
At a certain point,
that is you. You're not married. You've never been married. So how are you gonna speak on that,
Joe? So if your wife is publicly slandering you for about 7 to 8 years, you're not saying nothing for 7 to 8 years,
bruh.
For 7 to 8, I want to hear your answer.
Okay, I don't know. I don't, bro. I really, honestly, bro. If it does not, it just depends on what she's saying and how she's saying. Like what Erica Bunker said, I probably seen a cease and desist of what she's saying. I probably would sue her, but would I speak out publicly? I don't know.
Look.
You asked me.
I got you. I'm not even going to speak on that. I'm just saying how Will looks right now, regardless of him not even defending or saying or trying to make any type of point, period. Right now, yeah, Jada looked wild. Jada looked crazy. He looked weak.
But see, this is I got a problem with you saying that, but I really got.
He looked weak.
But I got a problem with you saying that, bro.
Why?
Because when a man doesn't strike back at a woman who's striking back at him, we're saying that he's weak. But if he struck back at her, right, and denigrated her the same way as a man,
Nobody said denigrate her. You're adding that in.
Okay, but I'm
Nobody
just
said
saying,
denigrate.
come back and defend himself, right? We're gonna say that he's a strong man. But why come a strong man can't be strong and he just stays silent? Why is that not possible? Because he's not doing anything wrong if he don't say anything about his wife. Y'all missing this? This is still his wife. She still is Jada Pinkett Smith. They're still legally married, even though she said
Will Smith. He's her husband.
So he don't have to say anything about his wife if he don't want to.
You making such a point and effort to say that's his wife.
Yes.
She's his husband, but she's clearly not acting
That
like
is
that
her
matters.
choice. That's her choice from her side. But I'm saying from his side,
So he doesn't. So
he don't
should
have
act,
to.
So he should act bigger, man, because
He can, and he's choosing to, but I don't think that's weak. And I think that's wrong for people to get up and say that Will is weak because he's not coming back at her. No, he's been her husband. And he chose not to come. To this point, he has chosen not to speak out. That's not a weak move.
when do you come to defend yourself then?
When he feels like, but still, that's his wife. Bro, when you married to a woman, no matter how you feel, a woman will stay with a man for cheating on her for 9,000 times. She ain't weak for that. That is her choice. So you can't sit there and tell me when you're married to a woman and she's slamming you in public that you're going to look weak because you decide not to slam your wife back.
Regardless on if they feel like that's not weak or not, my perception of them is going to look like that.
I understand.
Because you're not acting like you value yourself, period. You're not acting like you value yourself the strong or with the strength that you claim you think you have.
How you going to say he don't value himself? I think it brings more value to him and his brand that he's not saying nothing about his wife. Understand what I'm saying? His wife. We ain't talking about something. She done married somebody else and she's like that. He still, whatever he say, those kids, that's their mama. That's my wife. I don't need to say anything. Let her do what she does. He made that choice.
But
That's
she can bash their daddy though, and everybody be cool.
That is her choice. But as a man, he don't have to do that because, like I said, still, that is the mother of my kid. That's still my wife. I can make a choice, and if I choose not to do that, bro, you gonna say I'm weak?
First off, nobody.
Hold on.
To a degree.
So,
I'm finna tell you you're weak.
Nobody's
Nobody's saying disrespect your baby mama. Nobody's saying disrespect her in the public eye. I need to know exactly how you feel about how your wife has been publicly treating you.
Me not speaking should tell you everything how I feel about her. I respect her. I respect her.
But your wife don't respect you.
That's her business. That's
a wild way to go.
I feel about my
That's a wild way to
wife.
go.
My silence should say everything it needs to say as a man to another man.
Your silence,
another man.
Your silence saying that you don't have a backbone.
No, that's to
that's
you.
What your silence
that's
saying.
what young folks are saying, bro. But to a grown A man, no, it's not. It's not.
A grown A man still gonna be like, I'm a grown man. I'm not gonna get treated like this publicly from my wife. I don't want to hear that from you,
bro.
I don't want to hear that from you.
That's what a street
I do not want to hear
that. That is what it, bro. You're getting on my nerve right now. That's what a street dude, like dude who don't care about his family, is going to do because he care about his public perception more than he do himself, his family, and his kids. This man is, to this point, he is doing what a husband is supposed to do.
So you know what made me sick? You keep bringing up the family, even though we're said. Hold on. We already said that the son claimed he is not their son.
Right.
Their daughter, who knows what in the world is going on with that? His wife can care less of the repercussions of whatever kind of shot she's shooting at her husband. In spite of her kids.
Right.
So why do you keep mentioning family when it's clear
because
everybody is doing their own thing? They're grown.
I'm a grown man. I'm the leader of my family.
Leader of who? Yourself at this point. Because your wife ain't following you. Your kids left. Bro, I don't want to hear that from no man that's by himself.
But still, at the end of the day, you're still taking money from me. You're still using my name, and you still a Smith. So still, at the end of the day, you may not talk to me. You may
taking money is assuming.
You may not talk to me. You may not like me. But everything that's provided to you up to this point has been because of me. And you're still legally, not his son, but my wife, you're still legally my wife. So it's up to me to send my message as a husband the way I choose. And if I choose not to say something, how are you going to have the audacity to unmitigated all to say I'm weak?
Nah, that's how weak. I'm sorry. Because nothing about this situation is telling me that you value yourself more.
Bro, I value myself more than to step into the fire pit with my wife and argue. That's just like me arguing with you. My wife is arguing with me in public. Just because I don't argue with her in public, she done did it 1,000 times. Just because I don't argue with her in public, that makes me weak.
Arguing with you in
Hold
public.
on,
No. Arguing with somebody in public is not the same as them disgracing you in public.
Okay, my wife disgraced me in public. Okay, a few times because I don't say something. You're gonna sit here and tell me that I am weak.
Yeah, because you keep letting it happen. At a certain point, I'm thinking that you just fine with your role.
This is why your behind would never get married because, bro.
I'm not trying to, Joe.
When you are a man and you want to get married to your wife, you have to be bigger than what's around you.
Joe.
And this man, like I said, he is doing what a husband, in my humble opinion, I don't like it, but I'm thinking he's doing what he's supposed to do to this point.
Joe, if you're gonna be quiet for so long, I'm cool. But at a certain point, when you don't say anything, when you don't try to defend yourself, especially when you
why does he need to defend himself when he ain't done nothing wrong?
Cause
defend himself against what?
He keep getting targeted.
Okay, but he's targeted. But what has he done? What she's saying, he's letting her say it. People know what he done and who he is. His silence speaks volumes.
And you're right. His silence do speak volumes.
For you, it says punk. For me, it says respect.
Okay. Cool. That's what we got then. That's what we got. Because that's how
boy, you got me heated up in here, man.
You over there sweating?
I'm over here sweating.
Oh my goodness. Right. We were supposed to hit Jada topic and get back to the real topic.
I'm about to throw these glasses at your behind right here today, man.
I'm sorry, Joe. That's what it say. That's what it say. No, I ain't been married, but I'm not publicly shaming me when all parties are not doing their job. Hey man, the contract is voided. That's a voidable contract.
Okay, nephew.
I'm sorry. That's a voidable contract.
Let me talk to you, man. Because if you wanted to void the contract, him or her,
then divorce.
They would have already been divorced. So obviously, for whatever reason they have it, they have not. So I can only go on the premise that they still are okay with being legally married to one another. Now, if he has a game plan in his family and he understands whatever Jada is going through, because let me tell you something, man. Hold on, bro. Let me tell you something. No. I gotta do this, bro, because when you're married to a woman and a woman is married to a man or a woman can go through periods, bro, that you may not understand why they're doing it. There are times when you're freaking married that your wife may not talk to you for a month, 3 weeks, or a year. She may not give you none for 3 months or a year because she's going through something. But when these things are happening, and sometimes your wife can accuse you for something, or your man can accuse you for something for long periods of time. And sometimes it's very embarrassing to, maybe for us, it's with our family. They know exactly what's going on. And your wife or your husband continues to do this, but you stay in there. And the other person does not retaliate because they love you, they respect it, they understand, and they don't know where it's going, but they want to love you. Sometimes, bro, when you know who you're married to, you give them their space to do what they need to do because you got a bigger plan in place and you don't want to lose that person. I don't know if that's Will game plan. I don't know because to this point he has not spoken. He may change that later. I don't know after the book come out. But what I'm saying right now, me being married, I know there were periods in my marriage that I did not like my wife. There was periods in my marriage. I don't know if I loved her at that point, bro. She don't know she loved me. It happens. And people in your family knows this. Your surroundings, your social status people, they know this about y'all, but y'all still stay together. Whether she's embarrassing you, cheating on you, smoking, being a crackhead, whatever the case may be, but you still stay. That don't make you weak.
Make you stupid.
No, it don't make you stupid. That makes you in love. No, that's why
love make you do stupid stuff.
That's why I say you don't understand.
Love make you do stupid stuff. Then
when it comes to marriage, it is at a different level. You're going to put it with a lot more. And it's not for me or anybody listening to the show today to sit here and tell Will Smith when enough is enough for him. It's enough for us, but when it's going to be enough for him, when he decides it's enough for him and he wants to retaliate, he wants to divorce her. But it ain't up to me as a man sitting here knowing what a man goes through, and I'm going to sit here just try to get some likes and some views and say Will Smith is weak. No, I'm not going to say that, bro. I can't say that. I would not go on the microphone and say he's weak.
He look weak.
Look and being is two different things. Because I'm going to say this. I wish on some of the occasions that when I was married, that I had the decorum and the silence that he's having right now. And I was nowhere at the level that he is with his wife.
Mhm.
I had some stuff that went on in my relationship when we got a divorce, and some stuff was getting out there, bro. And I didn't say nothing, but I had some people I was talking to. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't say a word. So that's what I'm saying. I get that, yeah, you can look really, really stupid. And if the person is married with you, they will go on a trashing tour to make sure you look bad, regardless if they still married you, but they're about to divorce you. Trust me, I know this for a fact. They will do everything they can to damage you on your way out. So again, because a person doesn't say something, I would never side with anybody to say that this man is weak. I'm going to say right now, to this point, till this day, that Will Smith is doing what a husband that's in love with his wife or still have respect for his wife should be doing at this point. Stay silent, my brother.
Hey man, Will, you look stupid. You looking weak.
All right, y'all. So like I said, I'm not going to argue with you no more about that, because, like I said, once you get into a marriage and you have kids and things don't go well, and she goes out there and publicly bash you, I want to see, is it going to end? She does it, and I'm not wishing this on you, but hypothetically speaking, if she does,
we're gonna get a divorce.
Okay, but I want to see, are you going to go out there and publicly bash her back? Are you going to say something?
No, we're just gonna get a divorce.
That's what I'm saying. But what if you do? What happens?
But I never said disgrace.
Okay. But what if
I said defend yourself?
But he don't need to defend himself.
Cool.
Defend himself to who? Would you keep saying defend himself to who? To us?
No. Defend himself for himself. At a certain point, if you know everything is getting played out in the media, cool. That's why I was like, if it keeps happening.
Exactly, Glitter.
Early in the situation, I totally understood not
exactly,
talking, because she was. It spoke volumes then.
Everybody telling me to take a drink early.
Yeah, go for the drink. It's right there on the side. You might as well.
Boy, you got.
You over there sweating. You got the wet patches coming out in the black.
Man, listen. Because, man,
it's chilling.
The conversation was good until you said this man is weak, and I'm like, man,
you're not weak.
Bro, okay.
Joe, I'm not finna
I'm not trying to change your perspective, bro. I'm just saying I think you are wrong.
Okay.
For stating that a man is weak, and I think you got some. And don't take this the wrong way.
Okay.
But you got some growing up to do.
Okay.
You got some more life experiences to go through, bro. Because things are not as cookie cutter as it is when we sit here talking on the microphone, being a Monday morning quarterback about somebody's life.
Cool.
For some clips we just
hindsight is 2020, but I'm sorry, it's not me. I'm not gonna place myself in that type of situation. I'm gonna just divorce the lady. But if you felt, he already said, he don't believe in divorce, so cool.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say this, y'all.
Love make you do stupid stuff.
Love will make you stay when you should have left 20 years ago or 15 years ago. If you love somebody, bro, trust me, you would do. Man. No, I'm just being honest, bro. Marriage will make you do things you thought you would never do in your life, right? And so that's why I'm very careful when I'm on this microphone, when I'm speaking about it, even when I'm speaking about women, when I'm speaking about men, because when you're going through the emotions and the effects of what a marriage does to you, right? And the mindset that you didn't put into this marriage and the idea you have for your family. Some people, and you got to look at Will and Jada, right? Just by not knowing Will, but we've just seen him, from the Fresh Prince to DJ Jazzy Jeff, parents will understand, to now. The guy don't like to lose. He focused on winning, and he think he can fix everything. So when I look at it from that perspective and looking at how I believe he looks at life, I still think in his mind that, yeah, this is a terrible time for the last couple of years.
But
right?
He think he can fix it.
He think there's a path after she vents, because what he knows, and let me say this to everybody listening to our show today that's been married before, right? What you know about your spouse, the other people don't know what they've been through, whether they've been child molested, whether they've been hurt, whether they've been through domestic violence. And when you know these different things about your mate, you go through the trials and tribulations of them fixing themselves. And sometimes it embarrasses you and it embarrasses the family because they don't know how to get through it. This is the first time you're seeing it, that they're actually trying to deal with it. And some people act out. Some women and some men don't talk to each other, bro. Sometimes it become no sex, no talk, no nothing. Sometimes it goes that the woman may leave the house and don't tell you where she's going and be gone for a whole week. And sometimes the man do the same thing. But you know why they're going through this. Something triggered them. They saw their father, their mother got a phone call from their mom and their dad and beat them. Bro, it's so many things that can trigger people. And when you marry to somebody and you love them, I would tell people this: don't you ever say what you won't do because you see another man or woman doing. You don't know what they know about them, and you don't know what they done been through, and you don't know what promises that man or that woman have made to each other, that no matter what, I'm going to be here with you. But when you see your wife crying, and you see, them going through that tough time, or they're trying to handle it, you may not want to go after them, bro, because that may be her way of dealing with that situation, or vice versa, his way. I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying they're wrong. I don't know that, but I'm just saying as a married man who's been married twice, we don't know what make you stay and make you stay silent. That don't make you weak.
Wait. So from the sound of it, sound like you understand why Jada doing all this.
I don't understand. No, remember I told you in private, right? When we was off the show, I told you I think this is her therapy.
Okay.
I told you that. I said, bro, I really believe if this book is what I think it is, this is because she have all the money in the world. She's been to the highest of the money. I mean, she's been to the highest of highest, and she's still not happy. She's fine. She's missing something, and for her, maybe the missing part is I've been living a lie and I'm tired of living a lie. So I'm going to tell the world the truth. And maybe that's going to make her feel better. I don't know. And I don't want to protect Jada in it. And maybe Will Smith understands that she still have not been able to get over whatever it is in her life. Like I said, I don't know that life story, but I can get on this microphone and be a shock jock and go after them, or I can sit and be reasonable. And as a married man and been married twice and understand that what we are seeing, there is a rhyme and reason behind everything, right? Why Jada is doing it, do I like it? No. But does he? It ain't for me to understand. It is for her husband and her kids to be okay with that. You see what I'm saying? She put it out there for us to judge and have a talk show and talk about it, but it ain't for me to live and understand. And if they stay married through this and they make it through this, bro, like I said, they got some kind of pact that we would never understand and probably could never understand, but it's not our business. And a lot of people that are married have that. A lot of people in their marriage have let things go that you would be very, very surprised that if you knew that person, you're like, oh man, he was weak or she was weak according to the way you look at stuff. But they love that person that much, they let it go.
But they share that. So that's gonna be my opinion.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. If y'all guys like it, it's 42 minutes after the Joe Lockett on the Joe Lockett Network. Let me read some of these comments. We get ready to move on the show. I think she's missing God. Okay. Margo boy say you're right. There is a reason. Mahogany says it's also showed me I can love unconditionally. It's not our place to understand. I agree with that. It's very interesting lesson, says Siobhan. Welcome to the show. All right, guys. Thank you guys. I have come down. I have taken a small drink here.
Go get a shot.
I did, but I usually don't do that at 5 o'clock. But you let me drink early today, bro.
You're welcome.
Boy. I don't know, something about that weak thing, bro, that made me like, a man hate to be called weak anyway. But anyway,
you act like I called you weak.
Sean said a big hug to me. Yeah, I need a hug.
There you go.
I ain't gonna lie.
Give Joe a hug.
Hey, y'all go ahead and get my likes up to 5. I need a hug, ooh. Man, if I was not on this show, I think I would have did the Bart Simpson, the Homer Simpson on you right now, bro.
So we've been fighting,
bro.
We've been fighting,
bro. I think I literally want to wrap my hands around your throat just a few minutes ago, bro.
Man, you see that? You taking stuff so personal,
bro.
Get out your feelings,
bro.
You're too chocolate to be acting light skinned.
Man, I had that, bro. You need a nerve, nigga. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. All right, guys. It's 44 minutes after that. We guys like today, Faith Eating Ride. We were just finished talking about this Jada Pinkett Will Smith situation where nephew and I vividly disagree.
Oh yeah.
On the points of view on it. But tomorrow, her book does drop. I have pre-ordered it, so we'll be listening to the book. I guess it'll probably drop 12 midnight. So I may have some comments on it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We'll see what happens there. But I want to get into this one here. let's move on to something else. Thank y'all for locking to the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all follow the show. We up to 11,000, I think.
Every share and like gives Joe a hug.
Yes, every share and like gives me a hug. So make sure you guys
but they liking the rest
make sure y'all like and share the show, bro. Yes, I ordered it. Yes, I did. Yes, I ordered the book. Yes, yeah. I can't be on this radio and not know what I'm talking about. I guess I'm just passionate. Yeah. I did order the book. I pre-ordered it last week when it came out. Because like I said, I do want to see. Was it just they took the excerpts from the show from the book and made it to sell the book, or did she go into more detail? And I hope that the book is called Worthy. So I hope it's.
You're definitely a fan of them too, because I haven't read none of these books.
Well, I one thing I love about Will, bro, he went from a rapper into TV, and then to be a super mega movie star, and that was not his plan. It was when his second album failed, that didn't do well. He went out to Los Angeles, and he ran into being in Medina, and well, right before a concert, he was getting ready to do one of his last concerts with DJ Jazzy Jeff, and they told him to ask him to come out to Bel Air to Quincy Jones' home to talk about what we now know is the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah,
and Quincy Jones, he didn't know he was going to meet Quincy Jones for the first time, and when he got to the party, it was on Quincy Jones' birthday party, and Quincy Jones was being awarded something at the BET. And the after party was at his house. Long story short, Will Smith made it there because they called him that day and they said, when is the party? And they said tonight. So Will Smith flew out to Los Angeles, got there just in time for the party. And when they got there for the party, Quincy Jones was waiting on them. And guess what Will had to do at that party for the first time meeting Quincy? He had to do an audition because all the power to be was in the room at the time. He had to do an audition for the Fresh Prince right there on site without reading the script. He had 10 minutes to read the script, and Quincy Jones pushed that through with Benny, with the dude Benny, who the story is actually about. Pushed that deal through within 2 hours. And what people don't know is Will Smith had to borrow money from one of his friends to get to Los Angeles because he had just went broke. So to know that dude's story from the Fresh Prince all the way up to being a mega star, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely intriguing to me. I wouldn't have bought Jada book if it wasn't about the drama that she's talking about, because I don't know Jada's story. I don't really care about her because I didn't see her being an entrepreneur myself personally that I followed. I think she may be been an icon for some women, but she wasn't the icon. Oprah's an icon to me, so I would have bought Oprah's book. But Jada Pinkett, I didn't look to her for business advice as an entrepreneur. That's just me. I didn't see her break down doors. I don't think she broke down doors by herself. I think she broke down doors through her association and the platform she happened to be on, which was Will Smith. Now, is she a bad girl? Yes, but did she do that by herself? I don't know if she would have been the Jada Pinkett we know now if she wasn't married to Will. She could have been, but I don't know. So that's where I'm with that. Jada was never an icon to me. Like I said, I'm not gonna say to me, she's not, but I'm not gonna say she wouldn't have risen to this occasion by herself without Will Smith. But I really wasn't following her until she got with Will, and that's just the honest opinion from me. But she's still a bad girl, very talented, very smart. Having nothing bad to say about what she actually offers to the entertainment world. She is really good at what she does, and she does know how to market. She's a mastermind at it. As we can see, she can get everybody talking, right? So she's really good at what she does. So I wish them both the best, and we'll talk more about it on tomorrow show about it after I finish reading the book. All right, so let's get into the other part of the show that I'm sick of. You ready for this? It is 49 minutes after the hour, and what does he really want? Nephew, I got a phone call at, I was going to say maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
This morning from a friend of mine. She 38 hot, bro. 38 hot, y'all. I can't believe it's so and so and so and so. And what he said and what he did. And he said this to me. And I went out, we had a few drinks. And he did. Bro, I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? You did it. Just listen. Just listen. And she's screaming at me, bro. Right?
Okay.
And so as I'm listening to her, I started to understand she just was coming home from a date. Okay.
She's coming home from a date.
She was coming home from a date.
Yay.
And obviously, I guess she had went out with this guy, and they went out for drinks. And I guess they've been talking for a while. I don't know how long they've been talking, but I guess they've been talking for a minute.
Okay.
And so that was Monday morning. I guess it's Monday morning because it was Monday morning. She got me because about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm listening and talking to her, and she was like, "What does he think? He gave me a few drinks and some conversations, and he think he gonna get some." I'm like, "Huh?" And boy, she was 38 hot. So I want to talk about on the rest of the show today, y'all. Ladies, what does he want, and when do you think you should give it to him? Because what I'm learning now in dating, right? Courting, dating, relationships, engagement, marriage. In what stage as a man do we think we're supposed to get some? At what stage do we think we're supposed to get some? Because
supposed to
get some, because what she was saying last night was, he asked me, could we started courting each other? She said, what? She was going off. Like, what is courting? Courting has nothing to do with us having quarters, right? It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with us having quarters at all. Nothing.
That's true.
So she said the audacity that he had to ask her last night, which really pissed her off, right? He asked her, well, I done did this. We've been talking for a while. Why aren't you giving me?
What's a while? You know how long?
I'm gonna say, knowing her, bro, it had to be over 30 to 45 days. Knowing her, you know what I'm saying? But when she was talking to me and she was mad, it just floored me that a guy would even ask a woman, why you haven't, let me smash it.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what the dating world that went to, right?
Depending on how you dating. No,
and that's what I'm saying. So what is courting? What is dating? What is relationship? I mean, I'm just really asking, right?
Let's go ahead and break this down. Hit some ground rules.
Sure.
Me personally, you don't have to give anything. Not like that. Along those lines. You don't have to give anything.
Okay.
Especially when I'm courting a girl.
Okay.
And as far as with courting is me getting to know you. There's not supposed to be anything serious, but it's leaving the opportunity to where if it could get serious, it could. If it won't, then it's cool. We're not doing that. That's courting for me.
Okay, but
it's showing you that I'm interested.
Now, this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna use your word.
Cap.
Okay, but that's weak for me, not what you just did, but what that dude did. Asking to smash. Because, bruh, I have never had to ask a woman to smash. Never have I ever asked for some yaya.
You're right.
Bruh, I don't have to, but it was presented to me. If you do the right thing, if you have to ask, that means you're probably not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a weak move. To me, that's weak.
Hold up. First off, Joe.
What?
What you not going to do is start screaming at me like I'm the one that said that was straight. That was what dudes do. You are not going to do that to me, sir. I'm with you. That's pretty weak if you got to ask.
Yeah, I think that's weak, bro. Now, that's weak.
Then cool. We not arguing on that point. Okay? See go ahead and take your shot, man. We got like, what, 7?
That's how we say weak. That's weak. That one is weak, sir.
But this is what I will say though. How are you entertaining this man? Or how are y'all? How is the introductory? Where what was the vibe hinting towards your role? Because the vibe can hit towards your role and y'all just apply it.
But hold on. Look what Glitter just said.
Okay.
Glitter said, I respect a man that can tell me what's up. Ask me a question.
Huh?
So you saying you want a man to ask you for something?
Well, she said tell her, so she probably saying tell her they finna do something. tell her he finna give her some.
But I'm just saying, what he was saying is, you and I have been having deep conversations, right? I took you out for drinks, and her thing is, bloppity blop, we can have some deep conversations, and you done took me out a couple of times. That equals that I need to give you my body.
What's deep conversations?
But whatever they deep conversations, I don't know what they deep conversations. I talking about life, whatever, But I guess they've been conversating on a regular basis. You know how you are when you first meet somebody. Y'all talk about eating and everything.
Now, a lot of folks do feel like after. I don't think it's 30 anymore.
Exactly, Blue Energy. I'm with you.
I don't think it's 30 anymore. I think at the most 2 months. But a lot of folks feel like, if we are entertaining each other on like a consistent, almost everyday basis, that you owe me something. It may not be the whole package, but we rounding a few of them bases.
See, Uncle Warren, I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna say it's okay to have a discussion. No, I don't think it's okay to have. If you got to have the discussion with a woman.
Oh, you don't think it's okay to have a discussion, period?
No, it'll happen.
Well, wait a minute.
Bro, a woman, okay, let me tell you why I'm saying this. All right, y'all, it's 55 minutes after the hour. Whether you like this in the Joe Lockett Network, the Joe Lockett Show. We're talking about what is courting, dating, relationship, and when should you or should you not ask, can you smash? Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and jot down what we already agree on.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to ask.
Right.
But the conversation, or I guess what she was asking, like as far as like how you move towards that direction, you don't think that should happen?
This is the way I see it, okay?
I'm looking.
It's understood with two grown consenting adults that I want to smash at some point. She may want to smash me at some point. That's understood. So I don't think that's a conversation need to be had. Every woman that I've ever been with in my life, I've never had to ask. A woman will open that thing up to you and make you understand tonight's the night.
What about the slower folks?
It ain't time yet. A woman will let you know when she's going to give you her body. You don't have to ask for a woman's body.
What about vice versa? What about vice versa?
And again,
if she's trying to give it and he just ain't picking it up.
But then when a woman start rubbing on you in a certain way, a man already knows. Okay? Because I've been around women where I wasn't for sure. Let me just put this out here, okay?
Okay, because I'm thinking you not giving it up for real. Go ahead.
Okay, but I've been in those situations where, you with somebody and you're not for sure what that sign may be.
And that's my point.
Right, but hold on. But what you do in those situations, okay, hold on. This is what you do.
Go for it.
You sit back, right? And you let them proceed just a tad bit to the point where they cross the line. You see what I'm saying? You engage as far as they engage, but if you don't want to say nothing, bro, a woman will cross the line. Whether it's undoing the belt or unzipping the pants.
Hold on. At that point, it's already sealed the deal because she's going through with that. No, what I meant, because if you're unsure, you have to find out why you're not sure. That come from testing it. That come from like when you're trying to make sure the grease hot, you dab a little water in there.
I've never seen.
What's your dab of a little water, Joe?
Bro,
what's your dab of a little water?
My dab of a little water, bro, is patience. I mean, bro, you asking me? You can talk to any woman, bro. I'm gonna bring. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm gonna try. You can bring any woman I've ever talked to, bro. I have never forced the issue when it came to smashing.
Forcing.
But forcing is tough. But here's the thing, bro. What I don't like, and this has been me since I was young, right? Okay. I think it's been, an old pimp move I learned a long time ago. Okay. Let the woman come to you. Don't come to her when it comes to that. You do everything you need to do as a man. If the woman want to give it to you, bro, they will open up every door for you. Yeah. If you are that dude, you would never have to ask. Because what a man does, a true guy that wants something, he's going to make sure that woman needs for nothing. And when it comes time when she want to do something with somebody, the first person she's going to think of is you. If you just giving a few drinks and a little bit of conversation, right? And the other dude is giving stuff when he don't have to and being there and making sure small things done for her.
But some women, you got to play the instrument a little bit. Some women you gotta actually play the game. And if you don't play it right, they kind of don't get attracted to you.
Mahogany said, "Let me initiate." Margaret, I don't like a man coming on to me right away. Red flag, he might be trying to pass off something. Okay. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I have never, and I'm just being honest, bro. I have never ever been with a woman where I pursued the issue of intimacy that night. I haven't, because when I'm there, like I said, it's going to be understood overwhelmingly by me that this is where we're going. But I'm not going to initiate it, because this is what I don't like as a grown man.
Okay.
I don't like a woman to think that she done got a little libations in her, right? And I'm starting to rubbing all up on her, and then she regret what she done did because last night she was, she was intoxicated. I don't like that from a woman. I don't want a woman to make sure that if we together,
that's the case.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men think that if you hang out with a woman and she get a talking and you get a little drinks in her, and then it can happen. Yeah, it can happen that way. But for me, it has no meaning to it, because it may be something that she didn't want. It's something I wanted. I want a woman to want me as a man. I'm always going to want you for spending time with you regardless. But it's something special and different when she wants you just as much as you have been wanting her for the last 60 days or 90 days or whatever y'all decide to do it. It's sexy when she wants you the same way, because now you know that it's going to go down the right way.
No, okay.
That's just me.
But that's another point. That's not what we were talking about. We already agreed on that.
Okay.
You gotta reiterate something that we already agree on. We agree that that's tacky. That's wild. But I don't come out of nowhere.
But I don't think a man even should try to initiate. When you out on a date, I don't think you should try to initiate trying
on a date.
When y'all together or y'all out, and she haven't made it clear that she want to smash you that night, I don't think a man should be trying to smash. If she ain't put the vibe out there for you to smash, I don't think you should be trying to press the pedal to smash. Let the woman do it. That's just me.
Do you think a lot of dudes are confused on the messages is getting sent?
No, I think dudes are confused because they have been with some women who have given it up for some drinks and dinner, and they think that's the norm. That's what I believe. A lot of the young women out here who doesn't understand, and I'm not gonna say understand, but they're young and they just want to do their thing. And men have a cheap experience. I get you a couple of drinks, I take you out a couple of times, we talk and we go do our thing, right? And the woman feel that if you buy me some drinks and a couple of dinners, you know what I'm saying, I owe him that. But I think a lot of men get spoiled when they get to a real woman and realize that ain't what it's all about, player. You need to go back to these little young chicks that you're dealing with, or the little tacky. I don't want to call it tacky, but the women who allow you
call them tacky.
But I'm correcting myself. I'm taking that back. The women that allow you to get away with that simplism, right? When you're dealing with women that want something or want you, because some women may just want to smash you, but I think women that want to smash you is they want you to let them make that move. Don't you make that move? Because for me, women have told me it's very unattractive if you're trying to give me some, trying to get some from me, and I really don't want to do it, but I may do it anyway because I feel some kind of pressure.
Let me ask you this, Dan. You think that's an age thing right there?
I don't know. This one I'm not gonna be able to know that. I don't know if it's an age thing. So you tell me
it sound like it.
You know what I'm saying? Because what y'all are doing out there,
what we doing out there at the third date, that's how it's getting preached. After the third date, for most of the young folks, especially after the third date.
So the woman thinks that after the third date she need to give it up.
Both.
The man thing on the first date, the second date.
No. That's what it is. After the second date, on that third date, you confirm it. But for some women, they like, all right, if I'm entertaining the dude, I'm gonna give it up the third date, especially if he paid on that good dinner. Now, as far as with older women, no, I say you're absolutely right. It ain't like that for the older women. From like 35 on up.
There's no expectation at all. Every woman is different. I agree with that. Well, I think it's very whatever y'all decide. Oh no, Mahogany says, if I don't feel anything for you, it's not happening. Kimberly, when you ask when a man is asking you to show your hand, not happening. Sassy Chick, it's always been 4 to 5 months, period. Okay, and like I say, honestly, to each his own with it. But I think that dudes, and I'm finna come at dudes on this show today. Fellas, how do y'all go after these women and think that you can have some conversation, you spend a little time, you spend a little bit of money, that a woman's supposed to open her legs up and spend some time with you? I don't get that concept from dudes, right? And I wish women would stop letting that be the norm for men, because you're setting a bad precedence for yourself. Because when these men meet real women, they think that this is supposed to be the norm.
Hold up, but the good one ain't. How's she supposed to know that You know what I mean? He been frequenting all of these other women that's been letting him.
Bruh, for that dude to say what she said to old girl last night, bro, that's his status quo. That's what he's used to. When a man says that, bro, and it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's saying, you know, why come you not letting me smash? And he went in on her. You must be doing something. And you know what I'm saying? His feeling.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He said you must be doing something. Word.
You know, even though we don't, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. I know. Don't repeat it.
Yeah, but you know,
I can apply.
Exactly. Everybody can apply. He went, you know, on the tangent because he was mad because he thought last night was the night. You see what I'm saying? He thought that was gonna be the night for him because I guess old girl was looking good, right? And you know, she had a few drinks, and you know, everything was going his way. And the night she said good night, right? So he mad, right? And so he lashes out at her. But here's where he got his feelings hurt at, right?
Yeah.
Because he asked her, "Are you smashing with anybody else?" And she, bruh, and this is where he got his feelings because she said, "I went ahead and hurt his feelings." She said, "Yeah, I'm smashing with somebody else, and he doing way more than you were doing. So lose my number." Oof, you didn't get none, and you got your feelings hurt in the middle of the night.
But that's that right there.
Now, what is she doing? I don't know, but she said, "Yeah." She told him, "Yeah," because I just think.
I mean, you can take that as
exactly.
or you can take that
because his feeling was hurt. He asked consent because his feeling was hurt. Go ahead, nephew. What you say?
Yeah, you can take that or L or as she lied. But either way, you setting yourself up for that. Like, why? You must be doing it with somebody. Bro, chill out.
Well, this is what I got to tell you. This is what I'm gonna say in a week, right? Number one, you messing up somebody else's game about whatever another guy may be doing with her. Ain't got nothing to do with what you wasn't able to get out of her tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we real easy with the weak word today, ain't it?
Bro, this is weak because, bro, if a dude is out there and able to get her in position to do what he wants and you can't, step your game up. Don't be worried about that ain't your girl, that ain't your wife. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got your last name. Dude, if you want something from her, you need to figure out how to step your game up. You shouldn't be worried about what she's doing with somebody else.
Or you're not on that level.
You know, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. These dudes out here, man, y'all out here playing these games with these women, thinking that if a woman, you buy her some food and give her some drinks and spend some time with her on the phone, that you're supposed to smash. And I'm sorry, man, that ain't what that's about. If you want to smash, you shouldn't have to spend nothing. You should say that up front. I'm just saying at the end of the day, bro, if you want to get with somebody, money shouldn't be an issue because you're not trying to court, you're not trying to date, you're not trying to be in a relationship. Let me tell y'all fellas something. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to these women. When you say you want to court a woman, that means you're trying to show her who you're going to be as a man and how you're going to treat her. And if she got any kids, how you're going to treat her and her kids. That don't mean sex, period, zero. If you're going to date a woman, it still may not lead to you getting in her pants. That is a point closer to getting into her pants. But just because you're spending some time don't mean equals a woman need to have sex with you.
A lot of y'all OGs ain't putting some of these dudes on game.
But that's what I'm saying. Exactly. And that's what I'm telling young guys now. When you're dating women, if you're able to smash, good for you. If she allows you to smash, good for you. But if a woman is not allowing you to smash and she's not setting the precedent, she's not giving you the opening to smash, that means you need to step your game up. Okay? Or she's not feeling you like that. But here's the thing I tell a man. If she's spending time with you and quality time with you, right, but not letting you smash, you're the one she may be looking at. The guy she's smashing probably about to get his walking baby because there's nothing there but smashing.
Yeah, but you're thinking about it.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But the guy she's smashing, she ain't in love with him.
But a lot of dudes is, we can say people, but we targeting dudes today, right?
Yeah.
A lot of dudes are impatient.
Right.
A lot of dudes are impatient, and nowadays, especially the younger ones, I don't talk for my crowd. I don't know if y'all old heads do that, but for the younger ones, they compete and they talk to their homeboys in the sense of motivation. So when they speaking, they be like, "Oh man, you ain't smashing yet. You've been dating her for about 2 months." Man, you ain't doing that.
Okay, so
Like that's the conversation.
so let me tell you something, brother. One thing
A lot of folks impatient.
when I was young, man, y'all game have changed then. Okay, because when I was young, the one thing I never told my homeboys who I was smashing, even when I was a teenager, that wasn't a conversation because I didn't want you to know. Because back then, bro, if when boys knew who was giving it out, your boys going behind your back trying to smash too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so when I was growing up, even when I was a teenager, when I was 15, 16 years old, bro, I wasn't telling nobody who I was smashing. I didn't tell none of my homeboys. I wasn't telling nobody. I had two girls when I was in high school, and when I had two girlfriends when I was in high school, and I was only able to get with one. And then I think when I was 16, 17 years old, I was dating this girl like 24 years old. She used to work at McDonald's with me, and me and her were smashing, right? Then my mom found out, and that became a huge problem. But
Big man.
but what I'm saying is,
Extra fries.
but none of my homeboys knew that at the age 16 I had a 24-year-old, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew, bro. I was doing my thing, bro. I was like, bro, I was so low key on everything I did, bro. But I was out there doing my thing, right? But I never told anybody. So y'all sitting there talking about y'all taking advice from dumb leading to dumb. That's stupid. You talking about stupid? That's stupid.
I want to say it's advice. I think it's more of you trying to impress your homeboys.
Exactly.
That's not getting advice from somebody.
They're doing what now in their 40s? They grown men talking to grown men? No, we don't.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Say what?
D. Johnson. I don't know if she's talking about grown men because I don't know none of my men.
What she said?
I think she's talking about men in their 40s are talking to each other about who they smashing. I don't think so.
I didn't know that. Like I said, I can only speak for the younger ones. The younger ones they're trying to either one up somebody or they're trying to show off to their friends.
Well, to each his own. If you think you need to tell everybody how many notches you got in your belt, that's on you. It's none of your business how many notches I got in my belt and who I'm spending time with. It's none of your business. But I'm going to say this to the young men and men, right? Number one, stop lying to women because this is what I want you to understand. When a man say he want to court you, he want to date you.
That's not
we think most men are thinking that's what you want to hear, right? And that's going to get us to the smashing pound town status quicker. So if I tell you what you want to hear, I do the things and act like that's what you want. That's what you're going to give me. But at the end of the day, I only wanted to get to pound town with you. And a lot of women don't get that part. And let me just say this: if pound town ain't what I think it need to be, I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a reason to break up with you and not spend as much time with you, right? And you may think that I'm lying on this, but a lot of men will sit here and tell you that everything that you want to hear in the beginning, and then, like I said, if it ain't what it ain't all that for him, he's gonna skedaddle.
Look, I was taught tell them girls what they want to hear.
Say that again.
Tell them girls what they want to hear,
bruh. And that's what OGs tell a man. Whatever she want to hear, bro, tell her.
I'm gonna put some flavor in her ear.
All right. So at the end of the day, but see, this is what I got a problem with men with, and I think this is so wrong to what we do to women. I really do. Don't try to guilt trip your way into some pound town, bro.
Oh man, that's like the weakest. Oh my god,
that's what old boy was doing last night, bro. He was throwing a guilt trip on her, and she said it. She said he probably was a week or two from getting some,
and
she
said messed it all
up. He done messed everything up, and he done messed it up for another dude that she was talking to. She said, "Cause I don't even want to talk to him right now."
Wow,
bro. This is what she told me later. She said she done messed it up for him, and she done messed it up for another dude. Because she said, this other dude, he probably just like him, and I'm gonna stop talking to him. I'm gonna ghost his behind too.
Don't do that dude like that.
And then she asked me, right? She asked me like, so what you think, Joe? I did say that the dude that put her on Front Street last night, I said he's weak. I said, but the dude that has nothing to do with that, I said let him make his own merits. You know what I'm saying?
Like let him put some work in.
But from what she said, that she see a lot. I guess the dude that she went out with last night was putting in more time than the dude that she about to let go. And she said the dude that put in more time, if he's like this, I can only imagine for the dude that's not putting in as much time that want to get with me.
But that's what I encourage. Because I can easily understand how to get jaded.
I hurt his feelings. How you gonna hurt his feelings, Hockney?
Yeah.
Go ahead, what you say?
Well, I for the woman that is in that predicament, I can easily understand how to get jaded.
Right.
That's understandable. But you're right. Yo, let folks apply their own merits because you don't know where it could go.
Yeah.
You don't know where it could. It sounds similar, but a lot of folks do similar things.
Bro, the one thing I tell anybody, man, do not pour lemons in somebody else's Kool-Aid. If you are that good, bro, take her. Go get yours. If I'm with a woman, bro, I'm not worried about if she's with somebody else. I don't care who's on her bench. I don't even care who her starter is, bro. You know why? Because he ain't me. That's in my mind. When I'm going after you, he ain't me. If he was all of that, your last name would be his last name. That's the way I look at it. So it's still fair game to me. If I want you, I'm coming after you with everything I got. If I throw my game at you and it don't work, you wasn't meant for me, or my game was not strong enough. But I think as any woman that I go after and I really, really want, I'm not competing against any of them fools. I'm not competing. Let me say this. If I go after a woman, I'm not competing against anybody. I'm competing against myself. If she give me the time of day and I want to be with that woman and I see she wants to be with me, all those other dudes, in my opinion, for me, y'all don't stand a chance. Because I'm finna do everything y'all didn't do. I'm finna make up this locket. I'm finna lock her in. I'm coming to get her.
Lock it in.
Trust me. Because if you would have done your job, bro, guess what? She already have your last name, but I'm finna make this the Joe Lockett Show. You know what I'm saying? She finna be Miss Lockett because why? You didn't step up to the plate. Any woman that's single right now, that's in a relationship with a dude, is vulnerable if she's not married to him. You know why? Because either she don't want to marry him or he ain't stepped up to the plate. So if I come on the field and I see you still available and you giving me time while you with somebody else, guess what that means to me? I got a shot. Because why? He didn't do what he was supposed to do. So again, if you ever want to close the game, fellas, young whippersnappers, if y'all want to close the game, close the game. But don't get married with a guy like me that's determined to come in there and take your girl. And don't think that because you're dating a woman, dating don't mean sex. Can I say that again? Dating does not mean sex. It means that you may get some. It means maybe that you may get lucky. But a woman knows when she walk out the house what she gonna do that night.
But what if he's singing the Pharrell song?
What song?
We come too far.
He can't say
to
that.
deny
But
who we are. She a freak.
A freak with not with you.
I mean,
not with you.
I mean, but he's
not with you. Hold on. Have you ever seen a girl? Okay, that people say she's a freak, but she won't get freaky with you. Have you ever been in that situation?
I noticed that the ones that look like that usually don't have that much experience. But this is what I'll leave. Because some women, not all, listen, people, not all women, but there are some that are very, very flirtatious, but they send mixed signals.
That ain't no mixed signals, bro.
Because you can be flirtatious and not want to do that. Okay, you can be flirtatious and not want to do that. But if you're leading somebody on, that could be a mixed signal.
No, bro. There are many people that would say flirtatious things, right? But I know it don't mean sex. Does not mean sex. I can't.
I don't think everybody do.
No, you know. Stop lying. Don't do that to me today.
I don't think everybody do.
No, bro. You act like you don't know. If that woman is flirtatious with you, that don't mean that she want to have. I'm charismatic as a mug.
Charismatic is different from
but
bedroom flirtation.
Okay. Let me say something to women, to dudes. If she ain't grabbing you by the you know what, don't mean anything. Does not mean one thing, bro. If a woman is not walking,
some dudes not keen enough to do that.
When a woman is being flirtatious with me, like, hey Joe, how you doing? You look good. I see your Cleveland day. You know what I'm saying? That's being flirtatious.
That's being flirtatious.
But I don't think she want to have sex with me.
Oh, okay. But some of them.
If she call me,
Joe, and you've been in these moments.
Okay.
Let's say along the lines. Yeah, they talking about your Cleveland. I agree. Them looking at your little Cleveland, you know what I mean, your cleavage out.
Your what?
Cause I'm still thinking of Cleveland. I'm trying to say cleavage.
Ain't y'all rewind what he just
Cleveland. Look,
I'm dead.
My name is Cliff.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Look, Joe. Either
We
way.
ain't on radio no more. Oh my God, we be off. Oh my God, they would have fired us, bro. Go ahead.
Either way, Joe. Golly, you can't even just let it happen and move on.
That wasn't George Clinton.
Look,
Y'all
Joe.
can rewind this, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all find this show rewind what he
That's
just
such
said.
he's such a dad joke. Oh my God. Anyway, Joe.
I'm gonna have a. I'm gonna go
We'll
ahead,
take a
George.
shot on that.
Go ahead, George Clinton.
Look, Joe. That's flirtatious. You're right.
Yeah,
But if she is through the motions and she's saying that and she's touching on you, I can see how that can be a little blurry. I can see how that can get a little confusing because you like, man, she picking up when I'm putting down and she interacting me in a way that's telling me to go there, but I'm still not sure because we ain't doing it.
But this is the grown Joe Lockett speaking. Okay.
Okay.
When you've been drinking, right? Both of y'all.
Okay. Make your point.
Yeah. When both of y'all have been drinking, right? Y'all have libations in you, and you know things may be going in that direction.
Okay.
This is what I've always done, right? I ask the question: are you sure this is what you want to do? I always. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I promise you, guys.
I ain't that asking, can you do it?
No. I've been in a situation where women have come to me and they'll unbutton my shirt and they kiss me on my chest, right?
Yeah.
Right. I don't, even when they're doing that, if I have never been there with you, I'm still cautious about where this is going because I'm just being grown folks now. So if any kids in the room, please leave. There are some women, bro, that just want to do certain things and they don't want to do nothing. So you got to be very clear on what she's actually putting out for that night or at that moment. Because some women, bro, just want to kiss you on your chest, see your arms, and button your shirt back up and suck on your ear a little bit, and that's it. Right? So you have to be very careful. So that's why I asked, if I'm going to do anything, right, if I'm touching, she's touching on me, I'm going to touch her house, and I would ask her, like I said, this is our first time, are you good with me touching? And when most time, by the time I say that, they're moving my hand and putting it in position. And then when she put my hand in position of what you just said a little while ago, I know it's on and popping. I ain't got to say nothing else. I'm always making sure that we clear. That's just me.
Okay. What about sober means? And what about not as overt? Because if y'all doing that and y'all like at the house, cool. I fully get your whole premise, and I wouldn't have nothing to say to that.
Yeah.
Me out and about. Look, she'll say that about your Cleveland, but then you know what I mean. Fill up on your arm, maybe on your leg.
Yeah.
Going, hey, get pretty high on that leg, all up on the thigh.
Yeah.
It may not be overtly kissing on your chest,
Right.
but she all up in your ear.
Yeah, bro. And like I said, some women,
But she don't want to do that, and she's sober.
Right.
You can see how that could be a mixed signal.
I don't think no, the mixed signal, if you dive across the line, that's a mixed signal for you.
What's the line at this point? Because it's clearly gray.
Because, bro, as a man, you have the right to ask and not assume. You should always ask. If you don't know this is your.
But if I'm hearing us earlier asking, you shouldn't have to ask. What shouldn't be said? Like that's a weak man that you gotta ask for.
Okay, young fella. Okay.
I mean, we said that.
We said that. Because I'm not asking because she has clearly shown that she's butt naked in my bed and she's ready.
Joe,
that's what I say.
When you're at home, that's completely different. But if she's giving signs out in public before you get there,
that's not what I said, nephew. That's not what I said. I
get what you said.
I don't ask when she has blatantly shown me that she's ready. I don't.
There's
ask.
different ways of showing, Joe. A lot of folks will tell you that. There's different ways of showing.
Really?
Look,
I'm
not
arguing. If you don't know, you need to ask.
I'm not arguing the point on if y'all going to the house or is it a more intimate setting. It's that lead up beforehand. That's why I asked you. This is why I asked you what was their relationship or what was the vibe leading towards.
Okay, like I said, for them, for what I understand, they've been talking for, I guess, like I said,
because we only got her perspective, which I would agree with.
My friend called me at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, screaming in my ear, right, and telling me wake your blah 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 up, right?
Yeah, you gonna take her side,
right? Well, I'm taking her side, yes, of course, but she is the kind of woman that if she with this dude and she want to be with him, she gonna do her thing.
Okay.
She felt disrespected the way he came at her, and what the excuse why he thought she should give him some last night.
Look, I'm not fully arguing against her point. I agree with it to an extent. But we can't speak for the other side that we don't know about.
Okay.
So I'm assuming. I don't know your friend.
Okay, as a
I
man,
haven't spoke to your friend.
Okay, as a man, nephew, you 25 years old. When do you know it's the right moment for if a woman is doing whatever and sending signals to you? When do you engage? You as a 25-year-old. What is your moment?
When we're in an intimate setting.
In an intimate setting, you at your crib, y'all chilling. What is your moment that you know that there's nothing to stop you from going to Pound Town? Besides her saying it.
Say it again, because I flipped out.
What is the moment you at your house, y'all in an intimate setting, y'all touching, y'all kissing, y'all?
That's how you know.
No, you don't. You don't know because y'all touching how the hell did you finna go to Pound Town? You may not get to Pound Town. She may not want to go to Pound Town that night. Just because y'all touching and kissing. So that's your.
If we're in an intimate setting,
you're in an intimate setting. So you think because y'all touching and kissing that she want to have sex with you that night?
if she's doing all the rest of that stuff, I can see how they get a blurred line there, Joe.
What line is blurred? Y'all just passionate. Y'all making out. Because you my woman making out with you, that don't mean that gonna lead to.
But y'all hold up now. A lot of y'all old folks y'all make a joke out of it, but it's true to an extent. Y'all make the joke that if you kissing, you might end up pregnant.
Okay, bro.
Y'all make the joke, but to an extent, it's true.
Okay, that's
to an extent, it's true because that's what it leads to.
I'm asking you the question. Let's go back to what we said.
Okay,
what is your moment that you know that you are heading to Pound Town with a woman with no holds barred? Is that when y'all?
She's feeling on me.
So you think because she's feeling on you, right? In what form? Because I'm gonna be honest, woman feeling on me does not tell me that we finna get busy tonight. That doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, what does that tell you?
That means that we at that point where she's just feeling on me and we just kissing, we making out.
Oh, then if you finna tease me like that, we ain't finna do nothing for real. No, I'm saying you'll just feel on me. No.
Okay. So she better not feel on you unless she ready.
Unless she ready.
Okay.
And that's why I tell them outright.
Okay.
I actually did the real Cliff actually tell them that outright. Because
y'all hear that now.
Because we shouldn't
don't play with
do not play with me.
Do not play with nephew.
Because if you finna be doing that, we can call a spade a spade.
Somebody said, would you consider yourself a black man who loves himself? Are you talking to me or nephew? I'm not for sure.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I don't know. Would I consider myself a black man that love himself? I do love myself, Joe. You love yourself?
No, I don't. I think this may be a troll, so I'm not going to answer that anymore. But go ahead.
Oh, okay.
See, these young bucks are brand new. But see.
No. Because if I'm saying that outright, don't touch me if you're not leading along them lines. Because I can get how it could be misinterpreted as, oh no, we're just playing around. No, don't play with me like that. Because you wouldn't want you wouldn't want me playing with you like that. So if we finna respect each other's boundaries, that's my boundary. Don't cross that line. Okay. But for a lot of dudes, they would interpret that as, yo, we're getting intimate in the setting of we give him out the mouth, you feeling on me, you getting low with it. Already, you do want to get there because you're getting me there.
No, bro. If a woman does this right here, then she started feeling on me, bro, and she does this right, and she's kissing on my ear and stuff like that.
But tongue kissing is different.
Okay, but in my mind, I'm hoping that we're gonna go there. But this is what I'm doing. If she's doing this to me right here, and she's doing this to me right, I'm still letting her lead.
I'm still up top though.
But that's what I'm saying. So I'm still letting her lead. Because like I said, a woman would take you to paradise. I'm not gonna take her there. Now, when she leaves me and says that, hey, tonight's the night, now I'm gonna go ahead and take you to heaven. We good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna
if she started up top,
if she started
right all the way down.
If she's even she's right here, like I said, unless you're unfastening my bottoms, that don't mean we can have sex tonight. If she's not unfastening my belt, if she's not unbuttoning my pants, we may not be doing that tonight. We just, to me, we're just making out. Now,
let me do this though.
Sure, go ahead.
Let me because this does sound like an age gap right here. And then
if y'all guys want to see nephew response, y'all go to Facebook or YouTube, Joe Lockett Show, and you can see both of us right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring out this age gap because a lot of younger women don't.
What?
A lot of younger women do not unfasten.
What?
Yeah, very serious.
Yeah, a lot of women don't.
A lot of younger women does not unfasten. They don't.
Huh?
I'm serious.
They don't unfasten the belt.
Yeah, I'm serious.
So how? So
most cases they'll either tell you, "Hey, unbuckle it."
Okay, well that's the same thing. If she tell you to unbuckle it, that's the same thing.
Okay.
Because in my generation, right, when we grew up, right, and when we get into it, you're able to pop the bra through the shirt. You know what I'm saying? You can pop the bra straps through the shirt, right? So
what's freaks?
That's what I'm saying. You know, you get back there, bro. I'm telling you, y'all laugh, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, right? You can pop the bra, bro. You'll pop that bra through the shirt. So when you do get up under the shirt, depending on what kind of shirt you got on, you're already there. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, but you're already there. So, you pop that bra back there. You're gonna pop the snap back there. So you're already there. You know what I'm saying? Where you need to go be. So the woman, if you're popping, the women I deal with, they are unbuttoned and snapping too. You both are undressing each other slow.
But everything that we're describing is when you know. Like let's not miss the conversation.
But I'm telling you, I've been in a situation where I popped the bra and we've had stuff here, but it didn't go down that night. And it may have been because I didn't press the pedal, but she didn't either. And she didn't press the pedal, bro. I didn't go there. So it's been plenty of times I can say.
But has she not told you, hey, I would have wished if you just took control from there?
I've had some women to say that, but guess what? For me, in my time, women have said, you know, they respected me more that I didn't push the situation. And next time I understand, so now we hide here for the next, we get it for the next time. Right?
Generation gap.
That was
Hey, hold on. I'm acknowledging them. Because you're lucky. For the ones in my generation, you didn't put that envelope. Oh, you was scared.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay, but see, this is what I'm saying though.
I agree with you though.
No, but if a woman is telling me that I'm scared, right? What kind of woman is she though? Because you're not looking at me as though I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're young, you know, you Chinese food, you're young ho. You know what I'm saying? But still, if this woman is telling me that you scared, right, and she want to be with somebody else, right? I don't know if I really want to give my body to that woman because, again, you want somebody who's just going to take you to Pound Town. You just want to, you just want to go do your thing. So I'm going to put you in a whole totally different category. We're going to go forward. You're not going to get my full attention. I'm going to go ahead and smash with you, right? But once you told me I'm scared, you really just turned me off. Because what I'm trying to do is respect you as a woman and give you the benefit of the doubt. We can always smash later. But if you make a mistake and cross the line, you can mess yourself up with that woman for a lifetime.
You're right.
So that's why I don't. You know what I'm saying? I allow a woman to create the sexual vibe. It is my job to fulfill the deeps of the sexual vibe.
Well, what if you
open up the door to the sexual vibe? I would oblige and go forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and take you to that next level of ecstasy. But you're going to open up that door. I am not going to be the guy because I'm so horny that I need to open up that door for you. Or I'm trying to get to a point because most time if a man is trying to get somewhere and a woman is not feeling it, the sex, the intimacy, the courtship is going to be bad. It's not going to be good.
Yeah.
But when a woman is into it and she wants you, bruh, water faucet city for you. You on and popping. You good. There's the voice. But they know though, when a man starts talking to you, right? Like I said, it's different things that once a woman gives you the opening, she's going to sit back. This is what I don't know what young women do, but when an older woman opens up the door for you, right? Even if it's a hard door for her to make you understand, she will open up the door for you. And then she's going to stop working. She's going to want to see what you got now. So she's going to sit back now because she hasn't put it out there. Now it is up to you to do the pleasing of her. Now, depending on how you please her, it's going to be how she's going to react to what you just did to her. And then now it's an exchange. She initiated it. You do your thing. She do her, then y'all exchange. That's the way I've seen it work for me. That works to a harmonic bliss. It works really nice, and that's safe for me. I've never gotten in trouble. I've never been in a situation where it was misunderstood.
A lot of folks will say that's a safe way to play, though.
And I would say, you know what? For me, because I missed out on some opportunities. Yes, but I would rather miss out on the opportunity and get it later than to
have it and then be in trouble.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes, man, you can be with a woman and she feels guilty because she didn't took you that far, and she just go ahead and do it anyway, and it turns out to be bad. Is it getting hot in here? Maybe it's just me. It's a challenge.
So hot in here. Oh,
but I'm just saying. Hey, Jay, but I'm just saying though. But when a man get with you, y'all don't think so that if I'm with you, right, and you open up this door to a woman,
I don't think that's an argument.
No, and she sits back. Once the woman lets you know what time it is. Well, this is what a lot of fellas, and maybe it's something that I don't know if you know, nephew, but I'm gonna go ahead and hook
it's
you.
Not an argument. Just go for it.
Okay, but I'm just saying that. Do you know what to do with that woman when she opens up the door?
You walk through what? What?
What? No, but walking through, and we're gonna keep it clean. But walking through, right? When she opens up the door, how do you walk through that door? How do women want you to walk through that door?
At her pace.
At her pace.
If she moving fast, you walk through that.
No, see, you missing it. You missing it, young. I know all the women sitting right here. You missing it, bro. When a woman opens up the door to you, nephew, we're gonna keep it clean. But what is your next move?
No, we can't keep it clean over here.
You can keep it clean. You keep it clean. No, but I'm saying.
Okay, I got folks that watch the show. You can get me in trouble. I know I already skated on the lines. It's gonna have questions. Okay, you ain't gonna get me in trouble. I can't walk through that door clean. You just handle it.
No, but I'm saying, okay, but when you say handle it, okay. So, in your way of handling it, are you handsy? Are you oral? Are you physical? What are you? What's your next move?
It's based off of the girl.
Okay.
It's based off of the girl. Because a few, you handle them different.
Exactly, Sassy. He missing it.
I ain't missed nothing. I just didn't want to answer. Don't play me. Do not play with me. Who said that? Sassy. Don't play with me. Yeah, you touched the nerve.
Topic of conversation today. Hey, y'all feel victory in y'all. Okay, so 9 times out of 10, bro. This is what I'm gonna tell all young whippersnappers, right? Seriously, when a woman opens up the door for you, it is your job, right, to please her.
Okay.
Seriously, please her. And what you have to figure out is what that is. What is her pleasure? Because if you turn her on, everything else is going to be great. But if you don't turn this woman on, right, and you going after your 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you may be as a man, right, it's not going to be as great.
Okay.
What a lot of young men, in my humble opinion, and a lot of old men do, they are so quick to want to get to their what they think the woman wants, but it's really what they want. A lot of men don't take the time to get to know, and this is what I tell a lot of young people, right? Get to know the woman's body. Do y'all have the patience for that?
A lot of them don't.
I'm just being honest now. I'm just being honest now.
Yeah, you want me to be honest?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I don't either.
I'm trying to teach all y'all folks something, right? Bro.
I got a recipe in love too. I'm not gonna lie.
When she opens up the door for you, right?
You're right.
You should already. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all because y'all pen and paper out, young fellas.
You should already know, right?
No, but the conversation should have already been had, right? And
you just said, hold on. Early on the show, you said to have a conversation. But go ahead.
Okay, no,
go ahead. I'm just quoting us. We said that together.
But we did quote that. But see, when I'm having a conversation with you, I'm listening to you and listening to what you say about what you like. Are you emotional type person, right? I'm listening to you when you talk about things you like or don't like, right?
Okay, so if she is an emotional type person, what that means she like getting talked to? Mm-hmm. Is she an emotional type person? She like being cuddled? Like, come on now. She's not specifically saying that to you. Mm-hmm. I'm just asking you, OG.
So I'm gonna let you answer, then I'm gonna help you out. But if you want an emotional woman, okay, what does that say to you? If she opens the door for you tonight, what's your next move? You ain't gotta tell the details, but what's your next move?
Emotionally, I'm gonna cater to her emotionals and her feels. So you know what I mean. She probably is the type that likes to get talked to, or as far as with how you speak to her.
Now I'm gonna say this to you when it comes to women, right? A lot of women don't like a man talking.
You're right.
Right. You have to feel that out with a woman, right? Be yourself, but you really have to feel out if you're gonna be with a woman.
And then I don't know how to deal with no emotional one.
No, but no, when you're dealing with an emotional woman, bro, find the sensitive spots.
Oh. Okay.
Find their sensual, sensitive spots, and you're not gonna know what that is, right? So you're gonna have to, like I said, get to know the woman's body. She will tell you everything you need to know once you get to the right place, sir.
Hey, I'm in entanglement right now. I don't care.
But listen, you're not listening to me, bro.
I'm listening to you. I ain't argued your point.
This is why y'all miss so much.
Oh my God.
If you get to know her sensitive spots and you explore, right? Her body language, her hand pushing, her movements, her moans, everything is going to tell you if you're right, if you're wrong. If you're in a spot and it ain't doing nothing, bro, move on. You see what I'm saying? If you're in another spot and it's doing a little something, do what you got to go do. If you can do a double play in two spots where you find two soon, do the double.
You're doing your job,
bro. Like I said, but this is the key. What I'm gonna tell everybody. Hey, everybody saying, listen, man,
stupid.
But I'm trying to help y'all out, man, fellas. If she opened up the door, don't go straight to Pound Town, man, because a woman will remember what you. A woman's not gonna remember how many, what pounding you gave her. A woman's gonna remember how you made her feel before you got there. Were you able to make her explode before you got there? Most women, this is what a lot of guys miss.
Just let your soul glow.
Bro, let me tell you something. Should I tell them, ladies? Here it is. Make her explode before you do anything else.
Okay.
Make her explode. If you can make her explode on a multiple before you do anything else, however, her whatever that is for her, if you can make her explode without going to Pound Town, bro, on a multiple occasion, you're gonna be good to go. But most men,
not crazy.
But
you're right. Most
men think that what God gave them is going to take a woman to the top. No, fellas. Let me tell you something. If you find a way, whatever it is for that woman, to get her to explode before she gets there, she will have multiple. She may even have what they call a squirting moment with you. You know, once you go to that next level with her.
You definitely went there now.
But I'm just saying, bro. Listen,
I'm with you, but you went there now.
I'm just.
You might as well just be blunt,
bro. I'm just having a lot of fellas out there. If y'all, at the end of the day, if y'all really want this, young people,
because that's super soaker.
What is the super soaker? The squirt, whatever y'all want to call it, right? I still don't know what that is when it comes out. But I don't know what that is. I know what women say it is, but I don't know what that is. But it is what it is. It is.
Oh my God.
Foreplay have to be on point, and you got to exactly, Erica. But you have to understand what a woman foreplay is, and that's the beauty.
Some of y'all don't even know it.
Most men don't know it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, especially when you're young and when you're older, right? The experience of what a man gives to a woman is different for her from man to man. And for a man, it's different from woman to woman. You like what you like, but each guy's going to give it to you differently. Each woman's going to give it to you differently, right? So it just depends on how they do it, and you got to figure that out. So I will always say your first time with somebody may be magical or it may be trash. Is it a teachable moment where you want to try it one more time? Because I've been in some situations.
Not for some women. Not for some women.
Let me tell you something. I know the situation where I was in, bro. I was trashed twice. I knew I was trash.
Dookie.
Bruh. Horrible. But why was I trash? She was still in love with her boyfriend. And I knew that. But she wanted to spend time with me, right? But he had broken up with her, and she wanted to spend time with me, and so we started spending time together. But she felt as though, especially that first time, I know, like she was cheating on him. I knew that, right? So no matter what I have done, and the second time, it got a little bit better because what I did was I laid back a lot more. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? When we was into that moment, I kind of like pulled way back, way back. And I kind of like let her fall into the flow of us, what that may look like, what that should look like. And it took a minute, but I didn't go into my normal routine of what I think is going to get her there. I just kind of laid back and was patient and let her get into the vibe. And that's what a lot of guys miss. When you're with somebody new and you got somebody that allows you to get into that space, you got to understand what that looks like. And sometimes women are not easy. We're easy to switch gears from, breaking up with somebody and going in and being okay. But at that next level, some women, they're still feeling for that guy, right? And like this girl told me, I felt like I was cheating on him with you. And so
you gotta say that you was.
Well, they had broken up, and
a lot of folks just don't say it.
Right?
Like I just say it.
What?
No. I'm just saying a lot of folks keep these innuendos to just being blunt. Like let's not say it felt like, or it kind of seems like, or it give me an impression of, or how the younger folks be like, it's giving me. No, just say what it is. She did cheat on him in her mind.
Yeah.
Because he didn't apply. And you were there to make up for it.
Exactly. And like the first time, I didn't even think about it in that fashion, right? Because you allow me, you know what I'm saying, to get here, and we did our thing, but I knew it was trash. And here's the thing about it. I felt I was trash. You know what I'm saying? You ever been with a woman, you knew it was trash, but you knew you could have done better, but I couldn't get why, right? But we didn't talk about it. We just, at another time, we tried it again. And this time I just, like I said, I laid way back and explored a couple of different things, right? Okay. And then once we explored a couple of things and it happened, it was a little bit better, but it still was a little awkward. But that third time, and after that, we were good because I started to understand her more. Because sometimes you can be with a woman, and I think women can attest to this. Sometimes you can be with a woman and doing your best work, but it ain't your best work for her. And vice versa. She can be doing her best work, right? For what she have been a pro at with this other guy, but it ain't your best work for you. And you have to figure those things out. You can't get mad because what you did for 4 or 5 other people prior to, or to the last person you were with, that was the go-to. That was the go-to move, and you know what I'm saying, and it was the knockout move.
Your special move was not that special.
Yeah, and you have to figure that out. And a lot of young people, right, and even older men and women, you think you got that good until you get with somebody else and you say, well, that person is trash, and I'm going to say no. I think if you really like that person, y'all have to know each other.
A lot of people don't really like each other like that.
Well, again, if you're in it, this is what I've learned. If you're in it just for the moment, and that's what you want, you will enjoy the moment unless it's just really, really bad. But if you're in it for anything more, you're going to have to put some work in that area. I will tell the man that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got no.
True. I feel like that I've been shortchanged a few times. Dirty DM her nephew.
Oh my God!
I want to ask ladies out. When we say, what do y'all do when a man shortchanges you? Ladies, what do you do? What's up, 6-4? People can put their daily actions on the devil, and the morale wasn't there from the beginning. Very true, 6-4. I want to ask you, ladies, when you are shortchanged, what do you do? What do you do, nephew, if a woman shortchange you?
Oh,
during the moment.
I took an L. Huh? We're gonna have to wrap this up. I took an L.
You gonna take an L? Are you going back?
No.
Fake it. Okay, why do y'all okay,
I ain't faking nothing.
Okay, hold on. Y'all fake it, you deal with it, you tell him about it, and he can improve. I'm with Sassy on this one because a lot of women, bro.
If I love you, cool, I'm with you and Sassy. If I love you, if I don't, no, it's just not gonna happen yet. A lot of folks move like that.
What?
Yeah. A lot of folks ain't in it for love. A lot of these folks is in it to find somebody that they compatible with in that sense, or just to get something out. And if you don't get something out on the first try for them, not too many is gonna go to the second. But if you do get to the second and you still didn't, nobody gonna risk that third.
Okay, hold on, because I see people answering this now. A man I was in love with said to me, I don't want what you gave the other guy. I was heartbroken.
Wait a minute. Whoa. He's hitting me low.
Hold on. A man I was in love with said to me, I don't want what you gave to the other guy. What does that mean?
Why would you say that?
But what does it mean he don't want what you gave to other guys?
Because he know this is what I was talking about with them dudes trying to impress other dudes. And why I thought that crap was nasty and lame. What he mean by that is he already know who she was involved with, but he's not saying names. He knows who she was involved with, but he's not saying names.
Okay, and
meaning, so you gonna throw that up in her face then? He know what he probably know what she did to these other guys.
How he know?
Because it's a group of dudes out there that's only out there to impress other dudes and not really in it to either be player or just to deal with whoever they call their girl at the moment. It's a group of guys out there that do act like that. It's just there to impress the other dude. Hey man, I did this, and oh man, oh girl right there, man, we did this and that, and but she a freak. You, hey man, go ahead, holler at her. And then if you get to the person and he does say that, that's wild. I can get how she felt that way.
Okay.
That's a wild thing to say.
Okay.
There's a group of dudes out there like that. You won't identify with it because you don't venture out with those type of dudes, or you don't be around.
I don't want to be around no dudes telling me who you smashing. I think that's immature for me. I don't care if you smashing such and such. That ain't my business. You know what I'm saying?
It's dudes that act like that,
bro. Like I said, my private life, what goes on in my bedroom is. Man, you can be homeboys, but it ain't my business. It ain't your business who I'm with. Now, if you happen to come to my house and you see somebody walking out, you may get that smile, but it ain't a conversation we finna have. You see what I'm saying?
Or it could be that he had the impression that she was a freak. It could be that too. He probably had the impression that she's a freak. She getting around. Hey, but I want you to be the way with me that you don't be on your normal.
Okay, I'll say this to women. Every man wants to have his own vibe with you.
Like, yeah.
Every man wants it. Like every woman wants to have her own vibe with a dude. We get that. But what you have to realize is she can only give you what she knows. Now she can make it better for you, you know what I'm saying, or do what she need to go do, but you have to figure it out. But she's going to give you what she gave to the other guy.
I agree with that. But do you say that out loud? No, you don't. You don't say that out loud.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because, we've all been with somebody that told you some freaky story that, their mate before them did, or they liked it or they didn't like it. I've had women tell me some stuff that, some guys were doing that, that she liked. I'm like, well, we can't do that. I'm just being honest. We're not doing that.
That ain't me.
Some stuff that these dudes be doing, bro.
Well, you said, oh no.
No.
oh no.
There's some things I would definitely say no to. Some guys are into some stuff, bro. Like, nah, that ain't me, bro. But again, it just depends on who you with. How freaky that you want to be. That's completely on you.
I was giving stories like that too. You know what I didn't do? Bring them up. When it's me, I'm not going to bring up other dudes. That's so wild to me.
Mahogany said, I just make them feel like they're original.
Good job. Lie to me. Hey, I'm with you, Mahogany. Lie to me.
I ain't with that, bro. Because for me, I don't.
Some people benefit.
I don't attest to. If you're in your 50s like me,
okay,
you're not giving me nothing that you ain't gave to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do right now is figure out, how freaking we can be or how loving we can be to one another and do the things that we like to do together. I'm not trying to compete with the last man that you did with.
Although we come to the end of the road.
But if you come to the part of trying to compete with their last mate, right? You're never going to compete with the guy that your woman happened to be in love with that did her right. You know what I'm saying? In the category. If you're trying to compete with him, you are competing with a ghost of Christmas past, and you're never going to win.
And you an insecure dude.
Yeah, I'm serious, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Now, if she's throwing it up in your face, well, I've had better. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't like such and such.
Then you need kicking you out to the curb.
Exactly. You need to walk away. You need to walk away from her, bro, because again, you can't. I would never let a woman put me in a position where I need to compete against her last man. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give the best Joe Lockett can. I'm gonna do the best that I know how. But I may not be everybody's flavor. You know what I'm saying? I may not be. I think I'm pretty good at what I do.
I'm an acquired taste.
You said you're an acquired.
I'm an acquired taste.
I'm not gonna. I'm a fine wine. I'm pretty much even. I can't say I'm an acquired taste. I'm a pleaser. I'm gonna say that.
You're a pleaser.
I'm a pleaser.
Oh, okay. I'm an acquired taste. I'm sorry.
I'm a pleaser. I'm a pleasing person. Be your best self in the bedroom. Forget about competition. There's no competition in the bedroom when I'm in there because, like I said, I'm me. So whatever the other person did, obviously he didn't do a good enough job because I'm here. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? If he was that good, I wouldn't be here. That's the way I've always looked at it in my life. Right?
I'd be like, shh. You talk too much.
I don't say anything, bro. Only thing for me, like I said, if a guy that you're in love with is that, I'm about to say something, but if he's that good, right?
You wild.
if he's that good, right? He would be here, not me. So if he left you out there in the streets for me to pick up, right? He obviously was good, but not good enough because now he left you to me. So now it's up to me to show you what I can do. And if I can keep you, I can keep you. If I can, I can't. But I'm never in competition with any woman that I have in my bed. How am I going to competition with another man? And you in my bed. You know what I'm saying? Or you with me?
The last thing I'm thinking
there's no competition. Bro, you lost her. Whatever he had really good, it wasn't good enough to keep you. I'm just saying, whatever he had, it wasn't good enough to keep you from being in the bed with me and giving me a try. So he couldn't have been that good. You know what I'm saying? He may have taken you to cloud 12, 15, right? But obviously that wasn't all that you wanted. Because you find yourself with me.
I'd be like, all right, baby girl, consider this a free trial. You can cancel your subscription at any time.
At any time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do a 30-day free trial. It's a 20 to 30 or 40-minute trial. If you don't like it, you ain't never got to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this question before we get up out of here, y'all. Joe, maybe she just wanted a taste. And that's what most women do, honestly. Let me ask y'all this before we get out of here. How long should one session of intercourse go for you? What's a good session? What's a good number? Because I don't know this answer. How long should a good good session of intercourse go?
Depending on y'all chemistry.
Okay, the chemistry is good. Okay.
Good chemistry.
How long should it go?
30 hours.
30 hours.
No, 32 an hour. Not 30 hours. Are you serious? No, if your chemistry good, like base good, 32 an hour.
Okay, we got 1 hour for me, 1 hour, 2 hours, okay, 40 minutes, 30 minutes. There is no number if both are pleased. 30 minutes, at least an hour.
Now, for some folks that got that great chemistry, it can go longer.
Okay.
Or that hour would just y'all know what to do.
Okay.
But 30
I'm not putting
hours.
that out there. Okay. 30 minutes to an hour. 3 years. Okay, stop it.
But woo. How about messed up again?
1 hour. So when you want to try to leave them at the house. Okay, so basically y'all saying the common number here is about 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Is a good session for if you with somebody and y'all having a good time. Okay. So about anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Okay. It's good. I'm not counting. If I'm initiating, it's about 3 hours.
You know.
Okay, my I say anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours. I definitely would have to see what mahogany is working with
Somebody on something.
to go that long and stay that interested.
Somebody on something.
As long as this lasts longer than 2 minutes. It's still hard for me to believe that you have men out there that goes 2 minutes or 5 minutes. 3 hours?
I mean, it's time to do that.
Okay,
They're just
so
deprived, or
for the people that saying anything over an hour, you're not. It can't be total intimacy for 2 to 3 hours. I'm thinking they're talking about foreplay, spending time. You can't be just 3 hours in the bed, 2 to 3 hours just in the bedroom, unless you do something really kinky. I'm just saying.
Oh, you saying like going hard in the paint? Because I'm adding everything up.
I'm adding everything up.
I'm adding everything up.
adding
It's about 30 minutes an hour for me.
There are men out there, really? Men that have 2 to 3 minutes? Okay. I wanted every now 3 hour session.
Wait, so they haven't. Wait, so why are you dealing with dudes like that if you ain't?
3 hour session. So Erica said every day. So if you're an everyday woman, you don't need to give me if you're an everyday woman,
you crazy.
No. But if I love you, if it's every day, we don't need a 3 hour session. We can go anywhere from 15 to 20. I'm cool with that if you're an everyday person.
I mean, because we're just gonna do it tomorrow.
Exactly. Yes, in the mahogany, I don't know about that one, baby girl.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can stay focused for 3 whole hours.
She on a drug.
I can say for an hour, I'm into it, but after that hour, I don't know. And again,
you blue chewing after that.
Nah. Well, you could be, but I'm saying it just depends on what you're doing.
You have to be.
But I would say if it's 3 hours, and she says very realistic, I would have to talk to her in private to see actually what that 3 hours look like. Because I know it ain't just 3 hours in
you really invest
wet in pound town. I just don't know.
Nah, that's drugs. It's some drugs.
She got stuff to do. I understand that. It takes a woman longer. Yes, sometimes.
Definitely.
She must take breaks in between the 3 hours.
Yeah, y'all taking a whole episode break.
I don't work out in the gym for 2 hours, 3 hours. So I don't know, man. All right, y'all. We want to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a great show. Even though nephew sit me on 38 hot at the beginning.
I didn't do nothing.
Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did.
To yourself.
Yes, you did. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, make sure y'all do me a favor. So hit the button, hit the follow button, follow the show. I'm up to 11,000. Help me get up to 12,000, y'all. So hit the like button, and we appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the likes, y'all. We got over 15, I think 13,000 likes, y'all. Thank y'all so much, y'all. Y'all have done a great job. Thank you. I appreciate you. It is the Joe Lockett Show. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You know how I feel about it, right? Jatim te mo, aishtamas, what does that mean? It means what? It means I love you.
See y'all later. Oh, man, I'm finna be for these streets.
Listen, man.
I'm just saying. 3 hours. Somebody on some drugs.
Oh, bro, we did that.